Okay, that's it. Dunzo. That is our crowdfunding campaign for 2020. You're not going to hear me get into detail about this stuff for another 11 months. You'll hear me say, if you like our stuff, support us, and here's how to do it. But I'm not going to talk about it in detail. You've heard the pitch. If I haven't convinced you yet, I don't know what I'm going to say now that's going to convince you. You've heard me talk about our journalism, our plans for the year ahead, just talking about the fun stuff that we put out, interesting stories. Cool Mules was such a great podcast that we made with people's support. There's no point in me getting into all of that if you haven't been convinced yet. I still want you here. If you have heard all of this and have been unmoved, we still want listeners. That's what everybody else is paying for. They're paying for way more people to get access to this stuff. You are welcome at this party. But it's a bit awkward. Isn't it? Isn't it awkward hearing me say this again and again? You're like, nah, I'm not gonna. It's awkward for you as much as it is for me. I mean, imagine, if you will, a dinner party where your presence is genuinely requested. We want you at the party, but people bring a bottle of wine to a dinner party. And if you just forget or you don't have time once, no big deal. We want your company, not your wine. But the second, third, fourth time you come with nothing, I don't know, people notice it. And no one's going to feel more weird about that than you. So I'm not talking with this final message about what you can do for me. I'm trying to offer you something. I don't want you to feel so awkward anymore when you listen to CanadaLand. I want you to feel like you are contributing to other people getting CanadaLand. Bring a bottle of wine. Kick in $5 a month. Come on. Kick in $5 a month. That's like a fancy coffee, for goodness sake. Do it at CanadaLand.com/join. And if this analogy, the dinner party, the wine, if that sounds familiar to you, if you are picking up on the fact that I have delivered this exact same spiel 1 year ago, and actually a year before that, that's on you, my friend. Why do you need to hear me use that same analogy year after year? You wouldn't be hearing it if you were a CanadaLand supporter. We want you here. We want listeners. We want readers. We definitely need supporters. Thank you. We have hit so many of our goals. As I record this now, we're still working towards our stretch goal of getting a permanent British Columbia reporting beat. I think that would be wonderful. Kick in at CanadaLand.com/join.